Let's be real, nothing kills a good cup of coffee like a lousy grind. If you're still relying on pre-ground coffee or a blade grinder, you're missing out. Big time. But hey, you don't need to blow your budget to upgrade. In this guide, we're diving into the best Burr coffee grinders under $100 that offer pro-level performance without the premium price. How do you choose the best one? Everything you need to know before making a purchase. Let's start in this video top 5 best Burr coffee grinder under $100 review.
Number 1.
When it comes to brands that ooze style and quality, Bodum is a name that always delivers. Their Bistro electric Burr grinder is no exception, marrying clever innovation with an attractive yet durable plastic, silicone, and borosilicate glass construction. Let's start with the piece de resistance. Those 14 grind settings give you ultimate flexibility to achieve the perfect texture for your brew method of choice. From fine powder to chunky coarse, the Bistro has you covered. Well, almost. French press fanatics may be a tad disappointed that the coarsest setting still isn't quite enough to slip through most mesh plungers. A minor gripe in an otherwise versatile package. Speaking of gripes, I have to give Bodum props for their simple yet genius use of a glass grounds catcher. That one little tweak basically eliminates any static cling woes that plague so many plastic chamber grinders. Your freshly ground beans slide out effortlessly every time. Despite the Bodum Bistro's alluring price tag and modern, attractive design, it seems that some corners were cut to keep the cost low. The burrs are steel rather than ceramic, and those gears are plastic instead of hardier metal. But you know what? For the bargain price tag, I'm willing to let those minor details slide. Whether you're upgrading from a subpar blade grinder or just value sleek design as much as grind consistency, the Bodum Bistro deserves a top spot on your shortlist. What we love. Extremely easy to operate, clean, and maintain. Very affordable. Comes in 5 different funky colors. Take note. Only grinds on a set timer. You can't grind fine enough for Turkish or espresso coffee.
Number 2.
When it comes to fuss-free electric grinding, the Cuisinart Supreme Grinder is a heavy hitter that doesn't disappoint. This solid brushed stainless steel butte checks all the boxes for a quality Burr grinder under $100, and even throws in some cool convenience features to sweeten the deal. Let's start with the basics. 18 grind settings from fine to extra coarse, adjustable via an easy-to-use dial. Combined with a heavy-duty motor and sharp burr mechanism, you've got full control over achieving your perfect grind texture every single time. But where the Cuisinart really shines is its innovative set-it-and-forget-it capability. That's right, you can actually program this thing to dispense anywhere from 4 to 18 cups worth of grounds before automatically shutting off. Talk about a lifesaver for those agonizingly early morning brain fog situations. Just dial in your dose and let the grinder do its thing while you shuffle around gathering your caffeination supplies. As for maintenance, the removable components like the hopper, lid, and grind chamber make for easy cleaning access. And you can breathe easy knowing there's a built-in safety mechanism that prevents operation when key parts are out of place. With its sturdy construction and array of user-friendly features, the Cuisinart Supreme Burr Mill proves you don't have to splurge for a quality electric Burr grinder experience. It's the perfect marriage of grind precision and daily ease of use, a combo that'll have you questioning why you ever settled for subpar grounds. What we love. Unbelievably low price. Very easy to clean. Simple to use. Take note. The all-plastic design means this grinder is prone to static.
Number 3.
When it comes to trusted names in the coffee world, Kalita is a brand that carries some serious pour-over cred with their iconic Kalita Wave brewer. So, it's no surprise they've tried their hand at an affordable manual grinder to complement their flagship product. Enter the Retro 1 Burr Mill. This little guy offers some decent bang for your buck. We're talking surprisingly sturdy construction and an aesthetic that oozes vintage charm. But like any budget-friendly piece of gear, the Retro one isn't without its quirks. Let's start with the good. Despite being a manual crank model, the grind mechanism feels smooth and robust for the most part. It may not rival the precision of pricier electric grinders, but it'll get the job done for your daily brew without too much added elbow grease. Now, the not so good. Those burrs could definitely use a sharpening, resulting in somewhat inconsistent grinds despite your vigorous cranking efforts. And then there's the complete lack of a hopper lid, a surefire way to inadvertently shower your countertop in coffee beans if you're not hyper-focused during the process. At the end of the day, the Kalita Retro one is a decent budget buy if you can look past those minor flaws. It's built to last and has enough quirky retro flair to earn a place on your coffee bar. Just be prepared to put in a little extra grinding elbow grease and maybe invest in a decent hopper topper to contain those runaway beans. What we love. Very affordable price. Japan made. Able to grind ultrafine through to extra coarse. Take note. The handle is long, so you really have to crank it to grind the beans.
Number 4.
Although it may sound strange to take a technological step backward, manual grinders have plenty of fans because they're so small and portable. The Porlex 2 is an updated version of a model that a couple of our experts noted was great. It features the same burr blades as every other grinder on this list, but is significantly more affordable than the Comandante. It's great to travel with, or to gift someone if you don't want to assume anything about the setup of their kitchen, says Caroline Bell, owner of Café Grumpy in New York City. It's easy to adjust, and the grind size is really consistent. I also think this would be a good pick for someone who doesn't make coffee every single day. Or if you're interested in a fancier manual grinder, the Comandante C44 Malawian Quatches hand grinder is a pro-level model recommended by Tom Bomford, coffee director at New York City's Black Fox. The price is steep, even more so than some of the electric grinders on this list, but Bomford says that because your money isn't going into the build of a large unit, more of it goes into the blade quality and the grinder's internal gears.
Number 5.
If you're not quite ready to take the plunge on a model upwards of $100, the Krups Precision Grinder is a very solid place to start. It's intuitive to use. Whole beans go in the back chamber, the front dial sets the number of cups you want to brew between 2 and 12, and the side dial sets the fineness of your grind. This latter mechanism shows numbers 3 through 10, though it allows you to tick several notches before, after, and in between each, so you can actually get quite precise. I found a mid-range 7 to be perfect for my electric machine, and the lowest setting worked for my Breville espresso maker. While I'm no espresso connoisseur, I will say that the Baratza goes even finer than I need for that method, and the Krups does not. The grind size dial is a bit tough to move, you have to use some force with your finger. But assuming you mostly stick with one type of brew method, that wouldn't be a daily annoyance. The chamber is also not quite as easy to pour grounds from as the Baratza, but again, this feels like a small matter to me. Neither gripe is enough to undermine the price. Jeremy Relosa, who bought the machine more than a year ago, loves how simple it is to use. Previously, he had a hand crank model that took too much work and a blade grinder that resulted in uneven ground size. The Krups, he says, solves both these problems, giving him the ease of an electric machine and the consistency of a burr blade, he says. Now, he says he makes great pour-over daily. The appliance also comes with a tiny brush to get all the coffee unstuck from the plastic grounds container, he says. But if you keep it clean, I've found that you rarely have to use it, the bits just slide right off as you dump them into your filter. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon and comment below. Check out the description to find the product links. Thanks for watching.